Hey there! It's Amy with Wonder Girls Camp for your weekly question and answer. Today's question comes from a lovely young lady in grade 7, and her name is Shulamit, and I really hope I'm saying your name correctly. Your question is, why do people get called fat? Why do people get called fat? Why do people get called ugly or stupid or dumb or retarded? And a whole bunch of other names. I think people are called names, called fat, because the ones who are doing the name calling aren't getting to know the person. They're just seeing them on the outside, and maybe they think the person is fat, so they call them fat because that's what they see. They haven't taken the time to get to know them, to sit down and have a conversation. Or sometimes name calling happens because others are going with what they see other people do. And some will see another person being called fat, and they just go along with it because they want to be part of the in crowd. They want to be seen as popular or cool by the bullies, and so they go along with it, even though maybe they might feel in their heart that they know it's not right. They don't want to be targeted themselves though, so they just go along and call people names. How this can be stopped is if you, as a witness, are watching it happen, step in and say something. Say something along the lines of, we shouldn't really be calling them fat, or stop that, that's not nice. Stop it, that's mean. And if you're the one who's being called the names, use your voice and say that that's not right, that hurts my feelings, that you want them to stop. Tell them to stop calling you names. And then go to a teacher, go to a parent, go to someone, an adult that you trust, and keep talking about it until it gets resolved. The teachers are there to help you. They cannot help you though unless you tell them what's going on in the classroom, in the school, or when you're on your cell phone or text or Facebook, social media. Your parents won't know that you're being targeted or picked on if you're not telling them. So that's why I think people are being called fat and other names. It's not a very nice thing to do. It's very mean and hurtful. And that old saying of sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, I think whoever invented that had never experienced bullying themselves. The names that you're called, the names that I was called for 6 years, they stuck with me for a long time, and they did hurt. So I know what you're going through. I know exactly what you're going through. I recently watched the movie called Bully on YouTube the other night, and I encourage you to sit down with your parents to watch it. If you're a school teacher, I know it's getting towards the end of the year, so you might have a little bit more playroom of your timetable. Get this movie and have your students watch it. Even as young as grade 4, grade 5, and up into high school. Especially in high school. Kids are killing themselves because they're being bullied. And it needs to stop. So my encouragement, my strong encouragement, is to watch the movie Bully and then talk. There's probably lesson plans that you as a teacher can do with your students. So That's the question for this week. Thank you again to Shulamit in grade 7 for submitting that awesome question. If you have a question or a situation or something that you're going through, be it at home or at school, that you need some help with, some advice, send me your questions and I'll answer them. You can send them to my email, amy@wondergirlscamp.com, or find me on Facebook, the Wonder Girls Camp Facebook page, and you can post the question there. I'll answer it through video blog, and every question will be answered. And just know that no question is wrong, no question is off limits. If you have a question about bullying, about dating violence, about self-love, self-acceptance, that you're not feeling too confident maybe, send me your questions. You're not alone. Reach out. You never know, by asking a question and I answer it, who else you're going to help by sending in your questions. So this is Amy signing off for this week. Until then, be brave, be bold, be you. Be a Wonder Girl. See you soon.